I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the shit on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this shit is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that shit again. Never let up close. So, his mama too, this dedication. Boy, I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs, only hit the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I'm not a papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a couple.
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners. So 2 down, and up next for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt. Vines, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Mariners come up. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Little chopper rolls foul. And now the 0-1. And that's fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Riley has this one sized up and makes the grab. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. First and second, 2 down. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's to third, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Braves. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. A little bit low. Tucker, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, and out of here. He nails one out to right. His 61st home run of the season. It's 5-1.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Schmidt with a good game to help lift them to the win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard. Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. the Atlanta Braves. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Schmidt, the next to hit. Schmidt with a homer in his last game. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out. So bases loaded with 1 away. Austin Riley now at the plate. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they take the lead. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On the ground to third. Riley sends it across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. 1 out and a runner at second. In the air, right field. Acuna sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. So a man at first. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Kyle Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Smoked on the ground to second. They get the force. That's out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th. So here's Christian Vasquez. On the ground to the left. Schmidt. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Schmidt had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's...
Kyle Schmidt with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? Kyle Schmidt getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 left. Runner at first with no outs here.
It's been a special year for the rookie as one of the top prospects in baseball. He had a lot of pressure on him, but he's been a key piece for a team that has already won their division.
Hard liner. Fair ball. Tucker headed for third. Cut off, throw to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Tapped softly on the ground. Fires across the diamond. One out in the bottom of the fourth. One out. Runner at second. Luke Raley digs in now. 2-2 down. Runner takes off for third. This one in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. 2 gone now.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
That's to third. Tosses to first. Profar is out, and that'll do it. 2 aboard, 2 outs. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Rodriguez over at second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Now it's going to be Kyle Schmidt. 1 for 3. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Outside low, 1-1 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1 with the tying run on at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 down. Schmidt did well despite the loss.
I really like how he looked in this one.
Cherry tree, I cherish you.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Schmidt now at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. The 1-1. Runner takes off for third. On the ground to the left. Jump throw. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His 62nd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of
here. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself off an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. India over to first in time. And Peterson retired. So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter now, Luke Raley. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in to end the inning. New inning getting started. And now, Michael Garcia. This to third. Schmidt. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Foul ball. Strike 2.
He's got 1 already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just misses, and the count is filled up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner at first with 2 away. And Jack Peterson stands in. The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Schmidt had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
But Booth can't say enough about what he did for him in this one.
Kyle Schmidt ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Kansas City Royals. And we're back. And now here is Kyle Schmidt. Marquez back to work. Swung on, belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball.
Runner takes off to the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Second inning here, no score. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mariners.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Schmidt, a former All-Star, just 19 years old. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Jack Peterson. He's trying for third. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Hauls it in for the out. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. 2 on, 1 out. Wong will hit next. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Ball 1, no strikes. Schmidt matched a homer in his last game. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Two and one.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
On the ground, right side. Nice grab. And they get the out. So 2 away with nobody on. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Kyle Schmidt. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Waka, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2012. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the
2-1.
changeup with that arm action.
On the ground. Witt gets it to first, and that is the inning. Schmidt played pretty well in this win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one.
Kyle Schmidt with an incredible season. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. Right, back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hit.
There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Bases loaded, 2 down.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that is out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Ripped to short, to second. India out to escape a base. First and second, no outs. Nelson Velasquez, the next to hit. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Line drive, caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
1 down, runner at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The throw to second is offline. Kyle Schmidt digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball.
2 strikes.
0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him. Schmidt with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game.
Like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the boss. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it.
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the... So up next, Kyle Schmidt.
Kyle Schmidt.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rodriguez, the lead runner at second. Tucker at first, 1 gone. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force out to escape a base. Andrew Vaughn now. 2-2 now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Peterson makes the grab. 2 away now. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that one is inside. Schmidt, just 19 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2024. On the ground, and foul ball. Softly hit to third. One up, one down. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball 3. That's in there. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here is Jock Peterson.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience.
Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Base hit, 1 run in already. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schmidt. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And now 2-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to 1. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
That's through there for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed creeping into my mind right now.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
Runner takes off. High in the air, out to right. Brennan pulls that one down, and that'll do it. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Ripped to third. Tosses across to first, and that ends the inning. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Kyle Schmidt. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Ball 1 there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn, and that is the inning. Schmidt had a decent showing in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche noche tú y yo.
Isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling my...
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against... Back at right field. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Kyle Schmidt. Wilson back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 63rd home run of the season. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Kyle Schmidt.
Here's a rookie that brings a lot to the table, but one thing that stands out is his ability to steal bases. He's been electric on the base paths this season.
Man at second.
Outside, that's a ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first with one gone, and now Jack Peterson, the pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runners on the move. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab. 2 down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Wilson back to work. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed back.
There goes the runner in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Goes down looking.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
In time, Devon got the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benintendi ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. 1 down. And now for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt. Outside,
that's off the plate.
and that's ball 1. Rogers, a former All-Star, He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
One down, base is empty. And that's way high. Counts full, 3-2. Struck him out without a swing. Now only one out remaining. Schmidt certainly not the reason they lost this game. A 3-hit performance, including
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, to make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, if it's blood in the water, no stopping.
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an absolute tear. First and second, one out. Schmidt now at the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Hard hit, base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Cannon back to work. Now that's smacked to right center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, so now it's the White Sox DH, Dominic Fletcher. On the ground to third. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schmidt. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And that one in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 down. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that is out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
On the ground, dives and keeps it on the infield. And that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Left field. Isbell has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs. Schmidt with a mediocre showing in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
trying to stop 'cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon.
It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Just about to get started on the hill for the Mariners. Logan Gilbert, what do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches.